What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the next episode of Exploring Planet Earth with your boy Cheese. It's me, and we're back here in Midport. We got a little kitty cat hanging out right here. Oh, hang on. What's up? And he's gone, as they do. So yeah, we're here in Midport. If you've been watching along, we've just been journeying through all these little villages that I've kind of built up, and all these paths that connect them. And we are making our way through this beautiful land of planet Earth, this realm that we've been working on for about 6 years. Um, just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. If you are still watching through all these, through this series, I'm going to continue to show off all these little builds. And so, along with that realm, or well, with that notion, yeah, we're just, walking through this town of Midport. This is a cool little town in that, I've been through this town many times. I think this might be, I don't know, this might be like the third or fourth, maybe the third town that I ever found on this realm. Um, and what's special about this guy, here, I'll actually walk this way and show you all. So there's a river that goes all the way through, or all the way around this town. This is the river Chomsky. So the Chomsky River flows all the way back that way and all the way to headquarters, and then wraps back around the swamp up there called Graham's Swamp. That's behind headquarters. We'll see that at some point. But either way, oh, you know what? Second. Sorry, I had to start a timer. I gotta be on a timer. But yeah, so either way, we're going to journey around that way. We're gonna go past the Chomsky River. Oh, sorry. Continue on. I had a lapse in thought right there. So Midport is aptly named because it's kind of a middle port town on the Chomsky River. I used to go down, up and down that river all the time. Just sightseeing. It goes all the way down to the sea as well, so it's a great route to get there. And this was just a port town that I found just right here on the side of this river. So eventually I decided to kind of settle the town and build this wall and build some bridges, you know, around the town, and just make it to where this whole area is all protected and walled off, but also, part of like an integral piece of this area. So, yeah, I'm just kind of walking around showing off some ports. If we go back this way, I do have another little feature I want to show off, which is this is the cartographer's tower. So this is a little structure that was here originally. It was just a Minecraft house or like a hut or something. And then I built upon it, and I built an actual little cartographer's tower with a full map of the kind of the world so far, and then even a map of Aurora included in the last video. So just some little things here and there. There's a little landing up top. But the really cool feature here is in the basement. So just like in Cheeseville, if you remember from the Cheeseville video, there is a map room underneath the cartographer's tower. Well, just so happens underneath the cartographer's tower in Midport, there's also a hidden map room. This is a map of the Chomsky River, which flows all the way down and connects up to this kind of big lake system that ends up emptying out down to another lake system into the Copper Sea. And then this is Copper Island, the site of a future video. We'll get there. So just stay tuned for that. Copper Island is a huge, bustling island town that is at the very end of all this. So we have this huge kind of river system. We even have Jace's Tower, another friend of mine that's on this realm. So Go past that, all the way up this river system, and there is there's a connector right here, the Chomsky Copper Connector. So this connects up the Chomsky River, which all goes all the way that way, all the way down to the sea. Go past here, and there's Midport, where we are right now. And you keep going. We have a couple other things in our wake. We have Cherry Ranch, and all the way back up to headquarters, Honey Gardens, and behind it, Mount Gunther and Earl's cabin. So we'll get there. Oh, this way, sorry. So either way, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get back out of here, and we're going to continue to sightsee. Actually, while I'm down here, let me sleep. So I'm going to sleep a little bit. We're going to go ahead and head back up the road, continuing our little circle that we're doing. We're kind of doing like a big, huge circle around planet Earth, if you've been keeping up since the first video. If you haven't, please go back and watch those videos, because this all connects up. All these towns, just paths that go all the way through them. If I can remember which way to go. Yeah, it's all one big, huge kind of kingdom, if you will, the greater Cheeseville kingdom or whatever. And so yeah, you have another path that leads out of the village. It goes this way. I actually want to show off a couple things about this path. So for one, I have another section. So if we go that way, I gotta make some more signs, by the way. I'm gonna make signs at some point for all this stuff. Probably put one right here. Either way, if you go that way, that takes you back towards the kingdom, towards headquarters and all that stuff. This way is a new path that I am making that's going back toward, or sorry, not going back. What am I doing? What am I saying? This path is leading to Midport, or to Mimosa. Well, I mean, Copper Island and inevitably Mimosa. I'm going to go all the way through, and once again with these paths, what I love to do is just follow this terrain and kind of find these like lucrative little areas where I can kind of snake through the path. Oh, pick that up. And I build like little structures here and there, little bridges, where, there's a big depression right here in the terrain, and so I just wanted to get through this without having to make crazy stairs, so nice little wooden bridge. Come over, and boom. You have a little staircase leading down to where the path will continue to snake around all this. And then you actually have a big, huge, well, not a sea, like a bit, I guess it's kind of a sea. Like almost like a great lake, a huge lake over here with an island in the middle. This is Spire Island, a untouched island that I plan to do some stuff with at some point. And obviously right in front of it, a once broken nether portal that I revived. So that we'll get to. That's future content. For now, we're going to go ahead and rush back over this. Actually, here's a cool function. I can fly. Watch this. This is a feature of the magic mod, the magic add-on, sorry, rather. And this is pretty cool. I can levitate. I can literally fly all the way over. So it's kind of like a reverse Elytra, if you will. I can only go up. I can't go down. I can't rocket or anything, though. But I can continue to use this kind of little levitation thing. And so like I just did there, what's really fun is you can fly up high, and there's a 1 second cooldown, so keep that in mind. You can fly up pretty high, and if you're high enough up, you can execute this kind of little MLG. Watch this. You can let go, let the cooldown up, and then a little tap at the bottom, and land perfectly safe on the ground. Pretty cool, right? So we're back here on the path. We're going to go ahead and go this way. I'm going to continue up towards well, the rest of the kingdom, where we kind of already were, or our original area. We got some more to see on the way. So once again, I love these little paths that I've created. They just kind of wind through this terrain, and then built some more little bridges through here, just because you've got these little depressions where there's like a cave, just kind of like weird terrain. So I wanted to get through this gap, so just built a little bridge. So nice little features. Kind of blends in. I like the birch with all the birch trees, Oh, nice. Here's a little deer from the Naturalist mod. I think it's the Naturalist mod or add-on, whatever. But yeah, continuing on, you can head up this way, and this path just kind of snakes all through this terrain, and you can actually see in the very distance Cherry Ranch all the way up there. So we'll get there probably in the next video. Before we get there, I do have a couple other things I want to show off. Um, there's so many little hidden things in this map. That's one thing that I've kind of done with a lot of this. All throughout a lot of these woods, all throughout kind of these little paths and areas off the paths, little like features on the map that are all natural, which I love. I've just kind of added a couple secrets here and there. So we might get to that in some videos. But there's also a lot of structures that I've built just kind of where there's points of interest. So one that's coming up, something that's really cool I want to show off. I think I hear a drown. There's probably a drown right back there. But so one thing that I've done in this map that I've gained a lot of resources from is what's called auto grinders. Now, I know a lot of you probably know what these are, so if you don't know, let me explain. So an auto grinder is basically a way that you can set up a farm that automatically, generates a product that does it all on its own for the most part. There are some manual grinders where you have a little intervention. Maybe you have to sit there and hit the monsters or hit something over and over again or break a block. But for the most part, there's a lot of farms you can make in Minecraft that are completely automatic. I think I showcased some stuff in headquarters. But one of the more impressive, in my opinion, things is a mob farm. Now, if you have the luck like me, finding what is it? A dungeon underground where a mob spawner is located. You can utilize that dungeon and that mob spawner and make a grinder. Real quick, I do want to show off this actually. This is a little structure I built here on top of this cave. And this is my little friend, Keith. He's a little slime that I lured up here, and he just hangs out up here with me. Unfortunately, I can't sleep with Keith nearby, but I like to imagine that he just occupies this room. So this is Keith's room up here on top of this this cavern. This is Spider Caverns, by the way. If I can get down here, Jesus. It's aptly named because of what's inside. I keep rambling on about it, so let me just show you guys. So if we keep going a little bit deeper into this cave, you start to see some stone brick right down here. This, Enderman. Oh, I heard him. I just heard him. Oh, and you hear the spiders. This is a spider grinder. So here, actually, I can turn this light on. Watch this. Boom. So I've got one-way glass or whatever, tinted glass. This keeps light from going through the glass, but you can actually still see it. You can still see through it. And this is an original spawner that I found down here in this cave. I opened this up. I dug this whole area out, 4 blocks in any direction, and then I made just a nice little stone brick encasing inside here. So what we have is we have water on all sides. That water pushes any spiders that spawn in here into the magma blocks at the bottom. And then below that is a little collection system. So I'll show you what that looks like. See? Spiders down there. Boom. He's getting hurt. We go down here. Oh. There's a little room. So this is actually our little kind of like grinder room setup. I've got a portal that actually leads back into the portal network. Doors that go back into the caverns. You can actually keep going through the cavern, so it's not all blocked off. Oh, there's a spider or a skeleton that spawned on a spider. That's awesome. So we get some bones from that too. But here's our little collection system. Now it's a little bit noisy, so I'm sorry about all the noise. It's all the dying. But that little minecart on the rails goes through here, collects all that stuff from the dying spiders, and it outputs it into this chest right here. And boom. Now, kind of low on string. I've been selling a lot of string. We're also getting these mana motes from this magic mod that I have. So that's kind of cool. We have a lot of these for use for stuff like spells and everything. And then we get arrows and bones from the occasional skeletons, and those actually drop frequently, so we get quite a few. I don't think I have any more in here. This is like an overflow chest that I had to make. But yeah, actually, one other thing I want to show you guys before I head out of here. If we go back through the portal, say I have the black portals. We'll go back into the hub for a minute so I can show everybody off the hub since I changed up the graphics. In the older videos, I think in the last week that I did these videos, the capture graphics were just horrible. So I'm very sorry about that, but these new graphics should be a lot more clean and sleek. But this is the portal room. So right now we're inside of Mount Gunther, so the central mountain in the map. And this portal room just kind of connects up all the different areas within the map. You'll see there's a lot of empty like slots for future portals. So one day we will put some stuff down. For right now, we have a lot of stuff set up for just general different, farms and whatnot and areas on the map. The black portals are all of our farms. So we have the Spider Caverns grinder that we were just at. We can actually go back to East Village, and there is a skeleton grinder there. So the skeleton auto grinder, boom, I'll show you guys real quick. Located right down underneath the village. There's actually an exit right up here that leads back into the rest of the village, and this cave actually connects up into the underground part of East Village. But if we go right around here, I need to open this up a little more. But if we go right around here, there's a little portion where there's a skeleton grinder. So just the same way, it's exactly the same design, except I did diorite. But the skeletons spawn, fall right down on here, and then all their bones and their arrows and everything collect in a chest underneath, which is super nice for bone meal. But we are getting to the end of the video, guys. What I'm going to do is we're going to go back to the spider grinder. Oop, hang on. And then if I can sleep real quick, yeah, let me sleep, and then I'm going to get out of here. And then we're going to end the video by showing off what we're going to do in the next video, the next big structure. So, throughout this world, we have different, like farms, and villagers have farms and everything. And so a lot of the produce, like the RP, that it comes from different areas. And if you've noticed, we even have the farming mod on this server, on this realm. So that provides all like the grapes over here, peaches, and all these different crops. But right here, as you can see, we have Cherry Ranch. So Cherry Ranch is Earl's ranch. It's her big special ranch where she has all of her crops, all of her animals. This is probably the most the most fertile land in all of the greater Cheeseville area. So this is going to be the site of the next video. We're going to venture inside and show off the ranch, all the decorations, the barns, the animals, all that good, glorious stuff. So I hope you stick around for all that. And if you liked today's video, please hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see some more. We're going to be doing these videos every week for the foreseeable future, as long as I can, Monday through Friday. Every day it should be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that these get released. So trying to keep them kind of short and concise, showing off little portions, and then inevitably getting into some builds. But I just want to say again, thank you so much to all that have been watching this, and everybody that's been coming on and commenting and stuff like that. I love you all. Thank you for all the views. It's been amazing. Actually getting crazy amounts of views that I've never expected. So I appreciate it. And I really hope to see you guys in the next video where we're going to be exploring Cherry Ranch. Ooh, baby. So I will see you then, hopefully. Bye.